This Middle Eastern clone house's mission statement is endurance. They claim that their fragrances are meant to last. This is the brand Atralia, and they dupe some pretty popular fragrances from Louis Vuitton to Creed to JPG. And today we're gonna crack these open and see if they really live up to the hype. My name is Dalen, welcome back to the channel. Please hit that subscribe button and let's get on with the review. So I was walking in my local Winners and I go up to the Cologne section like I always do, and I spotted these guys and I knew that there was a ton of hype around them. I just haven't bought into it yet, but seeing them there, I knew I had to grab them. So I grabbed every Atralia that I actually saw in store, and these are them. Every single time that I go into Winners, I walk out of there with a fragrance. Here are our 4 fragrances. We're gonna start with Matcha Latte. Ooh, pressurized atomizer always gets extra points from me. Wow, right off the bat, very sweet, really sugary. You have that vanilla in there, and then you just have this blast of sweetness. Very edible. This would definitely be the kind of fragrance I would want to smell on my wife. So for our top notes, we have vanilla, milk. And then for our middle notes, we have sugar, we have toffee, we have some licorice, Madagascar vanilla, we have some tonka and some musk. This is definitely a more feminine vibe. It would be too feminine for me to wear it, but man, smelling this on somebody else, smelling this on your girl, Now let's move on to Absolute Noir. This is their Creed Absolute dupe. Pressurized atomizer again. Yeah, very, very nice, very masculine. So you're getting some citruses in the opening. Then you're also getting some fruity notes in there. I can't identify them just yet, but I'm also getting some like mossiness, some woody notes in there. It smells really nice. Honestly, this one is really good. It's not overly dark like Hachivat or some of those other ones that are just too mossy, too dark, too masculine. There's something in here that's just giving a little bump of sweetness that's nice. This one doesn't have a whole lot of love on Fragrantica. Like the rating is very high, but it seems like not a lot of people own this fragrance, which is kind of nice because that means it's a little bit of a hidden gem, which is always good. For our top notes, we have some pink pepper, we have some grapefruit, some bergamot, and some lemons. And then for our middle notes, we have some ambroxan, some pineapple, and some watermelon. Okay, that's interesting. And then for our base notes, we have that moss, that patchouli, and that vetiver. So we have a lot of stuff in there, but the watermelon is an interesting touch in there. It's not overpowering. You definitely get that strong Aventus DNA, that mossiness, the woody notes and everything. Get that citrus in the opening, a little bit of that pineapple too, but I do smell watermelon. That's really cool. I like this. This is an interesting take on it. Honestly, it smells high quality. It smells really good. So very impressed with Absolute Noir. First impressions, very nice. And moving on, we have Absolute Chill. And this is a dupe of Pacific Chill, one of the most popular spring and summertime fragrances. It's that poolside vibe. It's a little bit fruity. It's just really a refreshing, nice DNA, very like uplifting. Yeah. Nice Pacific Chill DNA. This one has a little bit of a twist. It's slightly different. It just reminds me of like that fruit infused water, or sometimes they put cucumber in there too. Yeah, it has some fruitiness in there, a few citruses, but it just has that cool, refreshing vibe. For those top notes, we have some black currant, we have some mint, we have some orange, we have some lemon. And then for our middle notes, we have some coriander, some white tea, and some basil. And for our base notes, we have some musk, some ambergris, and some moss. You know, when you get a poolside drink and they put a mint leaf in there with all your ice, kind of what it reminds you of. I absolutely could see myself rocking this come spring and summertime in that high heat. This is gonna smell fantastic with a nice light shirt. And last on our list, we have Elixir. This is their take on JPG's Lamel Elixir. Now, we have a ton of dupes out there for Lamel Elixir, and it is a great scent profile. This one is supposed to be a twist on that. It's not exactly a one-to-one, but this one is supposed to be absolute beast mode when it comes to performance, and a lot of people absolutely love this take on it. Yeah. So right out of the opening, you get that vanilla, you get that aromatic vibe, you get some of that tonka in there, you get a really, really sweet opening. There's definitely something else in here, and that's that twist. It's a little different than some of the other takes I've tried. When it comes to our note breakdown, we have some top notes of mint, lavender, and bergamot. And then for our middle notes, we have amber, benzoin, and pineapple. And then for our base notes, we have that vanilla, we have that tonka bean, and we have that musk. The twist is there's that added pineapple in there, which is very interesting. I don't smell it like super heavy, but it's there. It's in the background. It's kind of mixed in and everything. You just know that there's a little extra kick in there too. Honestly, it's really nice. This is a good smell. So now that we've let these fragrances dry down a little bit, let's go back and just kind of see if anything's changed or if they pretty much smell the same. Starting off with Matcha Latte. That sugar is really strong at the forefront. Kind of get that milky vibe, some caramel in there too. Yeah, very, very nice. I would say it's more refined now. You have that milkiness in there with that sweetness, kind of a little bit creamy almost. Absolute Noir, that Creed Absolute DNA. That moss is really strong now. It's really popping off, and actually that watermelon is coming to the front too. That watermelon is really nice. Now moving on to Absolute Chill. This one is strong. I'm definitely smelling this one really strong off the strip. Those green notes, that citrus in there, those fruity vibes, really nice. Very impressed. This is probably my favorite one out of the bunch. Going back to Atralia Elixir. Now that it's starting to dry down more, we're starting to get more of that pineapple. It's given a little more punch in there. It's just a nice added twist. I'm impressed with Atralia. For the price, I don't think that you can go wrong with these fragrances. They're cheap, they have a good scent profile, great atomizers. So overall, I would definitely say that these are all a spray in my books. This was my overview on the brand Atralia. I'm really impressed. Great quality, good bang for buck. Very impressive for the price. If you're interested in any of these, the links will be down in the description below. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you aren't already, please subscribe to the channel. It would help me out a ton. And we will see you guys in the next review.